What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Thanks for taking time out of your day and tuning in. Today we're doing rear delts and traps. And yes, you should train them together. I'm going to show you how, and I'm going to tell you why. Stay tuned. We're talking rear delts, we're talking traps, right? You can't see either muscle from the front. So a lot of people neglect these muscles. Don't neglect your rear delts. Don't neglect your traps. They work together synergistically. So you should train them together whenever you can. Your rear delts are here. Your traps are right next to them. A lot of the moves that we're going to do are going to hit both muscles. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start out, we're actually going to do this workout. It's going to be 4 supersets, rear delt trap exercises. So if you want to do this for your workout, I highly recommend it. It's 4 supersets and it will absolutely smoke your rear delts and your traps. So let's get started, right? All right. First exercise, we're going to do a cable crucifix here. We're going to superset it with cable shrugs over there. So start off, this is your rear delt exercise here. It's a cable crucifix. You can see why it's called that. It's a reverse fly, some people will call it. You want to get a mind to muscle connection with your rear delt here while you're doing this exercise. Come back, squeeze the rear delt, keep it engaged as you go forward. Squeeze, keep it engaged, just like so. All right. You're going to superset that with cable shrugs over here. Just like so. And if you got wider stacks, it's actually better if they're further apart because you're changing up the angle here on your shrug movement. You can see my back there. I'm working upper traps right now. And that's pretty much it. But they're already burning a little bit from the cable crucifix. So when you're doing rear delts, you're absolutely hitting your traps a little bit as well. When you're doing traps, you're hitting your rear delts a little bit as well, which is why you should train them together. Stay tuned, you know we got another superset coming. The next superset we're gonna do for the rear delts and the traps are dumbbell shrugs and dumbbell rear raises. Pro tip on your dumbbell shrugs, go heavy, right? You're only moving the weight this much, very short range of motion, so you can go pretty heavy. So go heavy on your dumbbell shrugs. Straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. Once again, we're hitting upper traps with this movement here. Straight up, straight down. Squeeze at the top, get that burn in there. Straight up, straight back down, just like so. All right, we're gonna superset that with head supported rear delt flies, just like so. I like to put a pad down, it's not necessary, but I like to have a pad there for my head. So you support your head on the bench, and then you do your rear flies, just like so. Again, keep your rear delt engaged. Come up, squeeze, don't just drop the weight. Squeeze, let them down, just like so. Now you noticed we did rear delts first on the first exercise, the first superset. The second one we did traps first. We want to prioritize, switch up the prioritized muscle so that the traps aren't fatigued every time you do your second superset, if that makes sense to you. So if we always started with rear delts, the traps would always be fatigued by the time you get to your second superset. So switch it up, do your traps first, rear delts first, traps first, rear delts first. All right, dumbbell shrugs, dumbbell rear raises. You know we got 2 more coming, stay tuned. All right, y'all, you're probably burning by now because think about it, your rear delt really doesn't get used that much in real life, right? Unless you play tennis, when are you doing this in real life? Hardly ever, right? So you're probably burning by now, but don't give up yet. We still got 2 more supersets. So after the heavy dumbbell shrugs and the dumbbell raises, we're going to do reverse pec flies and hunch shrugs. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know what hunch shrugs are. If you don't, you're going, what the heck are hunch shrugs? Stay tuned. I'm going to show you here in a second. First, we're going to do the rear delt exercise because remember, we're switching each time we switch. So we're starting with the rear delt one this time, and then we're going to move to the shrugs for the traps. All right. So you're supported here, so you can do these super strict. And if you have a pec deck at the gym, you can use a pec deck. I just don't have a pec deck, so I made one for my home gym here, as you can see. All right, rear flies right here. Squeeze your delts, rear delts, and then let them go all the way crisscross if you can. If these weights hit, that's too much. Don't let them hit. Keep tension on the muscle the whole time. On this one, a pro tip, I like to go past my shoulders. Squeeze those delts there. That's your pro tip on this one. Same thing on the pec deck. Go back as far as you can and squeeze those delts, just like so. Squeeze them. Keep them engaged for the negative portion of the rep. Squeeze them here. Keep them engaged. All right. Man, they are burning, and I train rear delts all the time. Okay, so hunch shrugs. Hunch shrugs are for mid traps. So instead of hitting upper traps again, we're just gonna hunch forward a little bit and then shrug back, just like so. Hunching forward changes the emphasis from upper traps to mid trap, right? So we already smoked upper traps with the first 2 exercises. So now we're hitting mid trap. And man, my rear delts are burning right now, y'all. These 2 muscles are very connected. And most of the exercises you do, you're gonna feel both muscles. That's why you should train them together. Again, go heavy on the shrugs. You can go heavy, that range of motion is pretty small. You're not gonna go heavy as you can straight up because you're hunched a little bit. But again, go heavy. That was pec deck flies, hunch shrugs. Stay tuned, we got 1 more. All right, y'all, we're gonna finish this rear delt trap workout with 1 more superset. We're gonna do face pulls with incline shrugs. And you probably guessed it, incline shrugs is gonna hit your lower traps. So we crushed upper, mid, and lower traps, or we're going to. But first, let's do the rear delt one, right? All right, so these are monkey fist grips. If you don't know what these are, if you haven't seen these, we did a review. Check out the live section in our channel, and you can check out the review on the monkey fist grips. Pretty good stuff. All right, face pulls, just like so. Pull back. You can squeeze your rear delts and your traps right here with this exercise. This again is going to be a mid-trap exercise, but it's mainly a rear delt one. Like I said earlier, you're working both muscles with a lot of these exercises, which is why it's a good idea to train them together. You don't necessarily have to superset everything like I'm doing, but it's not a bad idea, and it'll save you some time and will really kill your rear delts and your traps. All right, face pull. Stretch here, come out, flare your elbows, squeeze your rear delts, and then go back to stretch position. As you're coming out, keep your rear delts engaged. Don't let your rear delts rest this entire time right here, right? Right. All right. We're going to superset that with the incline shrugs to hit the lower traps. So that looks like so. And you want to shrug, pull the dumbbells back towards your belly button as opposed to up towards your ear. That's going to hit the lower trap. Pulling them back like so is what hits your lower trap. If you want to hit upper traps, pull it up to your ear. But we've already killed your upper traps, so we're working lower traps now. So bring them back down, pull them to your belly button like so, and squeeze those traps. Boom. All right. That's killer superset. Once again, rear delts and shrugs. This one you're not gonna be able to go as heavy on, but still go as heavy as you can. Stay tuned, we're gonna cap this video. All right, y'all, thanks for staying tuned for this rear delt trap workout. it's a great idea to train these two muscles together. I just gave you a fantastic workout. They're all supersets. They will smoke your rear delts. They will blow up your traps. You don't have to superset them if you don't want to. I recommend it because these muscles work together a lot. So let's go ahead and recap. Again, it's a good idea to work your rear delts with your traps. Think about that, all right? All right, so we started with cable crucifix right here. Supersetted that with wide cable shrugs. If your towers, the wider your towers are, the better, because it's different than the dumbbells and the barbell because you're coming out here with your shrugs as opposed to here with your shrugs. So keep in mind when you're doing your cable shrugs, that's the pro tip. If you get your towers wider, it's better. We only got close towers here, so it's not that great. But if you got wide towers where you work out, definitely use them. All right, we followed that up with dumbbell shrugs and dumbbell rear raises. Pro tip on this one, go heavy on your shrugs. Your range of motion is very short. You can do a whole lot of weight. If your fingers are failing, use straps. Don't cheat your traps because your fingers are failing, right? So pro tip on your dumbbell shrugs, go as heavy as you can and use straps if you have to. We supersetted that with head supported dumbbell rear raises like so. I like to do the head supported. Pro tip, keep your rear delts engaged the whole time, right? All right, after that, we did the pec deck rear flies. The pro tip, go as far as you can back and squeeze on those. And then the hunch shrugs. Remember to hunch a little bit so you're hitting that mid trap. We already killed the upper traps with the first two exercises, so make sure you're hunching to get that last bit in there, right? Right, we followed that up with face pulls and dumbbell incline shrugs, right? Right, good. Remember the face pulls, you can squeeze everything, rear delt and trap, but it's a rear delt exercise, so focus on your rear delts, and you're gonna superset it with the trap exercise. So when you're doing your face pulls, just make sure you squeeze the rear delts and focus on your rear delts. And if you have multi-fist grips, I recommend you use them for your grip on your face pulls. We supersetted that with the incline dumbbell shrugs. Remember, pull it to your belly button so you're hitting that lower trap. Your trap's a big diamond. It goes from here all the way down to here. It's a huge muscle, so make sure you're hitting upper, mid, and lower trap. This workout covers them all, and we finished with the dumbbell incline lower trap squeeze, right? So we got a complete trap workout, trapezius. We got a complete rear delt workout. We did them together. We smoked them. It's a great workout. I highly recommend it for you. If you want to blow up those rear delts and traps, give it a try. Let us know how you like it. All right, for more videos like this, check out our shoulder playlist, 88 Fitness. Like and subscribe.